It's Wednesday. Time for why questions, because I got all the questions and zero of the answers. I hope that you do, so come on, answer them. And this first one, tell me if y'all feel like this. Why does it feel like that, like, the receptionists at the doctor's office are the biggest gatekeepers, period? Like, I've never been so nervous in my life, and like I am when I walk up to the receptionist desk at the doctor's office, and you're just like, in your head, you're just like, oh my God, like, I hope they let me in. I hope they let me in. And she gives you like a, hi, last name please, and then you give the last name. What's your date of birth? And you give and you're standing there nervous, like you're answering questions for the first time in your life. Do you have your driver's license? I need you to fill this out, but only the highlighted parts, and I need you to initial right here. And you're like, holy shit, am I even going to get in? Am I going to get picked? And then after you fill out that form, you take it back up there like, please sir, may I have some more? And you give it to them, and they look it over and look you up and down like you're short, and they're like, have a seat please. Why does it feel like that? Why do you feel so nervous? Like, I'm not going to get seen. They're not going to pick me. Something's going to be wrong. They don't think I'm me. I don't know what that feeling is, but y'all stop gatekeeping. Just let me back there. And then when you're sitting in the, they put you in the waiting room first, and then finally that door opens, and it's like, oh, and they're like, Miss So-and-so, and you're like, oh, I made it. And, you get your stuff, and then they just put you in another room, and you go sit in there for like, a whole nother hour. But you got past the first gauntlet. So you might see a doctor today. Okay, and this ain't even a question, but something that I learned. Did you know that the McDonald's in the Philippines serves spaghetti? Spaghetti at McDonald's in the Philippines. I bet their ice cream machine works. Also, just another weird fact that I found out. Did you know that in Switzerland, it's illegal to own one guinea pig? You can't have just one because they don't want the animal to get lonely. And you know what, y'all? They just been out here lying. They just been out here lying to me, you, and everybody else. Did you know that Fruit Loops, regardless of the color, are all the same flavor? Did you know that? You do now. Just the deceit is what I'm saying. And why does grape flavored anything smell like that? Because actual grapes don't put off like a smell. So where did they get the grape smell? But when you smell it, you're like, that's grape. Or if you're from the hood like me, you're like, that's purple kind. And another one to ponder, why was he called the Lone Ranger if he always had Tonto with him? Am I misunderstanding the word lone? No, I'm not. And why is vanilla ice cream white when actual vanilla extract is brown? Were they scared that we were going to get confused and think that it was chocolate ice cream? Why did y'all make vanilla white? I don't know. Last but not least, I know all these. I can look up the answers and on the Google, the know-all, be-all location when we find out everything and then self-diagnose ourselves with medical conditions. But why do we call it a hamburger if it's made out of cow meat? If it's made from cows, why do we call it a hamburger? Why don't we call it a cow burger? Because that's what it is. Is it just me that these things bother? I don't know. Y'all be good.